I just didn't like it. Pretty. Little stuff. Hi everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 16, and this is the start of episode 4. Today has just been a full day's worth of work. Nothing exciting happened, although we did have our company Christmas party, which was not a gathering, a physical gathering of any sort. It was literally a Zoom meeting of like 150 of us. So it's been a little strange to attend these like bigger department online gatherings because I literally know no one. I was brand new, so no one really even got to know me. I doubt if some people even remember me. So yeah, it was quite a long meeting too. It was, or meeting slash party. It was like almost 2.5 hours long. And yeah, so that was me, like a fourth of my work day. Probably going to be playing some Animal Crossing before going to bed. And that is it for this day of Vlogmas. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We're going on a trip on a favorite rocket ship.
Running through the sky, little star. Hi everyone, happy Friday, happy Vlogmas Day 18. It is the end of the work week and it's been pretty busy at work, as I mentioned. A lot of just sitting around trying to figure things out. So I'm pretty exhausted right now. Kenny and I are on an evening stroll around the neighborhood. I'm so out of breath because we're going uphill. Anyway, after our walk, we are headed to the mall because there's a couple of things that I need to return. Oh, I'm so out of breath. There's a couple of things I need to return, and then we're having dinner with my parents. I'm picking up some ramen because it's been pretty chilly lately and soup sounds really good right now. Also, if you're wondering why I keep looking here instead of here, and why the kind of view angles look different, it's because I'm vlogging with my new phone. I got the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's the biggest phone I've ever had, and it's really amazing. Camera quality is pretty good, to be honest, for a phone. So yeah, I'm really impressed with it. Let me know if you guys want like some sort of review, or if you have any questions about the phone. I'd be happy to answer for you. Anyway, I'm so out of breath and my arm is tired, so see you guys later. Happy Vlogmas Day 19. It's been a while since I vlogged during the daytime because every time I vlog it's after work. I'm having a late start to my day. I treated myself to sleeping in and I slept until like almost 10 a.m. I usually have a pretty hard time sleeping. I used to take melatonin all the time because I would have a hard time sleeping. One, a bit of like my anxiety of like work, just I have to wake up early for work and I have so much stuff to take care of, and just in general I have a hard time sleeping. So I would have to take melatonin, but I know that's not good for me, and sometimes I would like try to half the dosage so that I could sleep but still be able to wake up in the morning, and it just got like too much thinking for me before I went to bed, because I'm like, well, if I take melatonin I still need to make sure I have a good sleep but like not oversleep because I need to wake up early for work. So for the past year I've actually been doing essential oils and it's been helping a lot. I got a diffuser for Christmas last year, and I buy oils from Plant Therapy, which they sell like organic essential oils. It's been really helping when I use like lavender and eucalyptus or something of like that combination, and I sleep like a baby. Like, knocked out. Long story short, I had a great sleep, so I feel super refreshed. I also did like masks last night on my face, which was much needed because I was stressing out a lot these past like week, and I had like some breakouts, but I was like telling myself to not touch them or just try to calm down. So skin's been really good, which is surprising because I'm also about to start my period, so pray that it stays clear. Today will be a pretty chill day. I'm just getting ready right now, just at least my skincare, so that I can go eat something. I like to have my skincare sit on my face if I can before doing my makeup, so that it gives time for my skincare to like seep into my face. My matcha's all ready. And yeah, I'm gonna go to the kitchen, make some food, and get on with my day. Yes, it is the end of the day, and I got nothing on my to-do list done. After my last like talking clip, I basically headed over to the kitchen, remembered to eat, but ended up helping my mom out in the kitchen. So we made some fried garlic, and then after that we made it into garlic fried rice because we had some leftover rice as well. And that on its own took a while because we had like a big bag of garlic that we bought from the grocery store, and it was kind of going bad, so we decided to just fry that all up to make sure it didn't spoil. The whole process took like 2 hours. Kenny messaged me and said, hey, they're gonna go to the cemetery and visit his grandparents, so of course I decided to join them to pay my respects. Then Kenny and I went to PetSmart to buy gifts for our doggies for Christmas. We both ended up just getting them some treats. My dog is like my brother's dog. He's quite old. We've had him since like we were in high school. So back in like, I want to say 2010, 2011. He's deaf. He's blind. He has a lot of health issues already. So another thing I had to worry about was like if his teeth could handle it, because he can't really have like hard crunchy foods anymore. Ended up getting him some like kind of chewy kinds, which I'm sure he'll be happy with. Anyway, I'm just finishing up my skincare routine. I might try to wrap a few gifts because my goal is to give all my gifts for Kenny's family before Christmas, because Christmas Eve is with my family but Christmas Day is with Kenny's family, and sometimes Christmas Day is a little hectic, so I try to get my gifts all over there ahead of time so I'm not like rushing through the door of his family's place with like tons of boxes in my hand. So maybe we'll wrap a few gifts before bed. happy Vlogmas Day 20. We are currently at a local park. We picked up some Japanese sandwiches from a place in LA. And so far we've tried the pork katsu sandwich, and I would say, like both of us said, out of 5 it's like a 2. Just not, I don't know, not there. To me it was kind of dry, maybe because I had an NPs. The bread
was pretty thin.
Yeah, the bread tasted like Wonder white bread. It wasn't like Japanese.
Wonder white bread would be better.
It wasn't like Japanese soft milk bread, which was what I was expecting. And the cabbage, like the pickled cabbage, wasn't that great. There was just like no flavor overall, and it was
Nothing
just
really mixed.
Yeah, it was just really dense. Also, I ordered a hojicha latte hot, and he handed this to me when I picked up the order. And guys, it's so small. Do you see like my whole hand wraps around this? This is compared to Kenny's iPhone 12. It's not bad actually. It's a little watered down. You can definitely taste the hojicha, and it's not as like grainy as other places, but for the size, definitely not worth $6. Currently setting up the third piece of both sandwiches, and this was the middle part, so there's no crust, so fingers crossed it should be a little better.
Still whatever.
There's something weird about the katsu, like the texture is wrong. Oh, it's dripping, it's dripping. Oh.
The flavor of the cabbage is terrible.
There's eggs on both sides of this, so I guess that means there's 2 whole eggs, more or less. So a final review of these sandwiches. Whole experience, we give it a 3, 2, 1.
1.
Really? You give it a 1?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm a little nicer. I'm giving at least a 2. Maybe you guys have had a different experience. It just wasn't up to par, especially after being in Japan. This was just kind of sad. Another thing that added to the kind of bad experience was just how expensive everything was. The katsu sandwich was $14. The egg sandwich was $10. The hojicha latte was $6. There was like a health fee of like 90 cents. And then I gave them a
3%.
pretty 3% like health fee or something. And then I gave them like a $6 tip because it's a small business. I'm trying to be nice for the holidays. So I spent $40, including tax, for this whole meal that was not even average. So I hate giving bad reviews, but I'm just trying to be honest. I just didn't like it.